The Monetary Policy Committee of the Reserve Bank has kept the repo rate unchanged at 6.75%. Governor Lesetja Kganyago says this is on the back of heightened uncertainties in the economy. The majority of economists had expected a rate cut.
The Reserve Bank says the economic outlook remains weak. It revised upwards economic growth prospects slightly to 0.6%. Conditions are further dampened by persistent risks of further ratings downgrades, particularly given the increased fiscal challenges and political uncertainty. The MPC expects inflation to remain within the target range over the forecast period, but electricity tariff increases, increasing oil prices and the weaker rand pose upside risks to inflation going forward.
We said at the previous meeting that we will continue to assess the balance of risks and that any future decisions will be data dependent. And quite frankly, the forecast of inflation for this year has not changed. And for the outer 2 years, it has actually gone up, but only marginally. We've only acted, it's only in July that we did these things. You must see how what the impact of the decision that you have taken is going, and assess the balance of risks before you make any further decisions.
One economist still foresees an interest rate cut going forward.
I still think that they should cut rates in November by 25 basis points, and we'll see what happens in December. They may be pressured to cut again in January, and then hold rates and I guess then the cycle changes. I think that they missed the opportunity this time round because inflation is still below 5%. It's significantly below the upper limits of the target band, and we also have risks in the inflation because we have also the droughts in the Western Cape.
The subdued economic outlook is expected to persist. This is on the back of low consumer and business confidence characterized by depressed fixed investments and continued political and policy uncertainty.
Following the second quarter print, which surprised on the upside, the Reserve Bank has upwardly revised their growth forecast for 2017 by up to 0.6% from 0.5%. But I think in terms of the ability of the economy to maintain that growth momentum, it's going to be difficult, especially as we go into the third quarter of this year.
Kganyago says the decision to keep rates unchanged was an equal split, with 3 members voting for an unchanged stance, while 3 members preferred a 25 basis points reduction. But because of the deteriorating assessment of the balance of risks, the MPC decided to keep rates unchanged. SABC News, Johannesburg.